I'm on that. I'm on a purpose, and I have a lot of drive and ambition today. And it's like if I can record at any time, why not? I think that was the other one. Here we go. Oh yeah, I'm reading American Vampire by Scott Schneider and Stephen King and Raphael Albuquerque. In my mind, I did a crazy trick. Dang. Jack Straw. That's a name there, I guess. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, ain't that some? Well, ain't that some? My name is Alexa. You will address me as such. Thank you. Y'all make sure y'all pick up a book. Real quick. I remember, what's up, Rylan? Good to see you again. I'm reading, y'all. This is the book I said I was reading. I kind of wanted to, like, get that on. Mert, you joking? But it's nice to meet you, Mert. Bert and Ernie? Bert Ernie? Go berserk. Okay. I'm just saying words. What's up, Wyatt? Good to see you, too. My man is coming back. And y'all get to see my man, too.
The fuck are those little bugs?
Is it the same one that had flew in the house?
No, it's tiny little bugs.
And they're in that pile up?
Yeah.
Your mom says that they're just like gnats. Why they do that, I don't know. But I always notice those type of bugs come in heat.
Yeah.
I'm just doing a reading live. I'm trying to get back on my consistency and my purpose. Just recording things when I can record and going to do another one. So technically, I should hit 3 lives today. Because I plan on doing a stream later, doing my gaming.
So it'll be 4.
Would it be 4?
I did a lot this morning.
This is my second.
You're talking about gaming live?
I did. So today would be 4 lives. Hey, Bumba. Okay, so as I was saying, y'all, pick up books, because somebody actually made a very good point on TikTok. And as adults, we should always be training our brain, but specifically as Gen Z adults who have so much access to technology, from laptops, PCs, phones, iPads, which I'm on right now, we do really stress our brains and our eyes, and sometimes because we have all this technology around us, it does do a lot more work for us. So we have to always use our brain, and one of the easiest ways that we can use our brain is to read. And y'all remember when we were in middle school, elementary school, even high school, and they would give us summer reading lists so we can make sure we're training that brain over the summer. I do feel like that's something we should pick back up as adults. Y'all ain't gotta do the book report option, though. I myself feel like I'm gonna pick that up and I'm gonna just, make content out of it, and I'm gonna just call it a book review type thing, not a book report. But I do feel that reading as an adult is something that we all need to pick up again, and it's finding the enjoyment in it again. And one of the easiest ways is graphic novels, y'all. I will say, I have a very big novel upstairs called Immortal Dark. I think that motherfucker like 300 pages. I have not started it yet. I've had it for about a year. So I have not fully. It's crazy because I the last novel I read that wasn't a graphic novel was My Sister's a Serial Killer, and I read it over a cruise. I thought I didn't like it because I didn't like the ending, but I had went through a situation. Not that my sister's a killer or nothing, but like this lady came over and accused my sister of running over a squirrel and stuff, and I had already cemented in my mind, even if she had done it. I mean, and you know, even when my sister came out and like talked to her, it's just like, I mean, even if she did do it, like, and what? And that's kind of like what the ending of the book was, that the sister kind of was just accepting of it. Not that I thought that that was just like a bad flaw, but as an older sister, I do know one of the things is being a third parent sometimes and having to offer correction. So that is something about the book I did not enjoy, that the older sister never really tried to correct her. She more so just kind of went with it and was submissive to it because, like, oh, well, our dad was crazy and this is just because of our dad, which it was, but you could try to help your sister. So that's the most recent novel with no graphics I have read. But bottom line, pick up a book, y'all. So that's what we're doing. We're reading today. Thank you. Make sure it's... Okay. We are good. That's interesting. What's up, y'all? See, they need to fix that. It shows me on my phone the people that are saying hi. Hi, Kashuna, and hi, Urine. Do live. That's what I'm on. It's not showing it. YouTube needs to fix their stuff. But what's up, y'all? I'm so sorry. It's not showing me on the screen when y'all are waving hi. It's showing me on my phone, and I see it on my screen before I see it on my phone. So if y'all could type hi, that'd be great. But hi, welcome in. Y'all got a book that you reading? We're reading books. We're reading books. Okay. They've brought the daughter in. The one I was saying that is the daughter from the Godfather, and it was just a weird thing and everything. She's here. I recognize her name. She got the same last name as the daddy, and now she's a part of the FBI, which is interesting how they did that, because I told you they had the Pinkertons in here, so they really built up to establishing a government just like in real life.
Pinkertons.
You back, Rylan? Are you back with a book? I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not, but I'm glad you're back. And now it's raining, y'all. Oh my gosh. Our own version of music so YouTube doesn't try to cut that bitch out. It ain't nothing like that bitch out. Y'all look at that. Don't participate in lust. That's where that gets you. Just like that. Your soul sucked out of you. And those that are thinking lustful, that's exactly why your mind went that way. I have the edit. Do you want me to do the one with you and him or just you? Me and my man.
Do both.
Do both. Honestly. Do both. And you said you ain't got no Discord though. This is exactly why a Discord is necessary, Rylan.
Post it on your channel.
I said Rylan. I think that was Wyatt. No, that was Rylan. Yeah, post it on your channel. And then you can at me. But do both. I mean, if your editing is where it is, if it's top notch, doing both should be very quick and easy.
W. Rylan.
W. Rylan, W. Rylan. I wouldn't be me if I said I did, because that wouldn't be honest. I smoke a lot of weed and I have ADHD, so you going and I do a lot of lives. You're gonna have to remind me here on. Your name does seem familiar. I remember that name, but when did we specifically have our interaction? But we're also reading. Nice to see that you came by. I'm very appreciative of that. Happy Sunday to you. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, did you remove your like? Because I said I didn't. Like, that would have been so great. That was a nice one. You had a short stream like a week ago. Was it one of my pre-streams? Okay. Well, I'm glad you back. I'm glad you here. Also, shout out to all y'all up in here. If y'all could leave a like, I would really appreciate that. Also, make sure y'all are subs. You know, because like the like is for more than just, oh yeah, I like what you're doing. It could just be anything that you like. If you like the print, the wonderful leopard print, if you like locks, if you like Sundays, you like how Sundays are nice and relaxing. If you like Sundays because you love the Lord, just like. If you like that hat, if you like the watch. But yeah, y'all, leave a like. But I appreciate y'all being here regardless. I'm gonna do another Lamar Jackson edit. This is getting ridiculous at this point.
I'm starting to think it's a scam.
Like, wait. I had done one earlier for Rylan. I did one, and then me and my man did one. So that would be like another Lamar Jackson edit. That's what we mean. And it's just very interesting. That would be the second time it's been requested today. So
Are you able to start a poll on your phone? Even though you're live now?
let me see. I don't think so.
YouTube, please update your lives.
Like, they need more interactive lives for real.
Need more creative control.
Yeah. Because I'd want to be able to put a poll of like, do y'all think these are good book covers? Just something simple like that. Oh my God. You're the first person that has responded to me, so thank you for that. About the Lamar Jackson edit? But yeah, I'm a talker. I love being around people to converse. I love conversing, period. So I'm a talk. It's crazy that people not responding to you. Yeah, 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 yeah. If you appreciate the response so much, I mean, I like. Let me stop. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, you're just asking for an edit. I mean, the most they really need to say is no. Niggas can't even respond and say no. Like, that's crazy. But I mean,
Maybe some people don't know what it is.
yeah. Maybe some people don't watch football. Some people aren't, chronically online. Like,
Bless you.
and get my sweet. Some people are not, chronically online, like myself, to know. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, yeah. So you can send gifts because there's just people flying through the chat and I don't get a chance for the streamer to see my comment. Well,
So maybe we should give the opportunity to do the Lamar Jackson edit.
honestly.
Come on.
All right. 5. Oh, you gonna do it with me? 5. Wait, why am I counting down from 5? 3, 2, 1.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
If you don't make something out of that,
Come on, Wyatt. You gotta give me something.
maybe you're just not meant to be somebody in the comments.
Oh. I can send gifts. Look at that. They're taking a TikTok thing. No, do not send that.
$4.99.
What the fuck? What do you mean 13 cents? What? That doesn't make sense. 300 for 5.
Oh, so each. So for
Timesing
one,
it.
it would be 13 cents. But for one, if you just getting 50, it'd be 20 cents. So they trying to make it cheaper, but you spend more.
But for the creator, are you supposed to times that by the 20,000?
What do you mean for the creator?
Because when they're sending it, how much is the creator receiving? Basically, is what I'm trying to understand. Are you supposed to times that 20,000 by that offer?
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. I gotta go because my phone's about to die. God bless you. You have a wonderful day, Wyatt. I want to see that edit. I'm just saying.
Like,
You gonna leave after you got the edit? What? I'm never doing an edit again. I feel used. Mercia's back. It's everybody's fave. And people in the chat lying if they say that they aren't. No, no lecture time. We just reading. I'm reading my comic. I wanted to encourage everybody to read. To deduce it, we need to bring back summer reading for adults as well. Sorry I didn't pass by earlier. I was calling with my friend. You good. You're perfectly fine. You don't ever have to apologize for your life. Do you?
My life, my life, my life, my life.
And honestly, and thinking about what you had said, good mod. You were a good mod. And it does feel odd to see your name pop up and there not be the screwdriver. No, that's not a screwdriver. What is that next to it? With the
Wrench.
a wrench next to it. Even if you get a different account every 10 days because of God knows what. But whatever your situation and whatever it is you got going on, you are a good mod. So I do know that I would like to take modding more serious with how I do it. So obviously I need to be more consistent because that's something, like you said earlier, how didn't you know that I was on the live? That has nothing to do, with me. That's just YouTube's promotion. But kind of like what I did last night with notifying when I am on live, that's kind of what I mean about just like being more consistent. If I'm going to be more consistent, then I want to make sure that every part of my program is consistent and serious. And that's something that you always were. You rarely ever missed lives. If you did, it was either because I kind of went, live at a wonky time, or it was just irregular. Again, my inconsistency. But that's something that, you never weren't. You did have like, your little spat. But it don't even, matter at this point because that bitch is blocked and long gone. But that was like a little thing that was like and because I don't, want people to come in and feel like, oh yeah, the creator themselves has made an environment that's too strict, so I don't want to be in this bitch. But you ain't never had that. I know you was probably irritated. I mean, that bitch irritated everybody. So, you honestly caught on something that I didn't at first. And honestly, that's the good thing. You basically are security. Really, you're the bodyguard, and that's honestly what you're supposed to do now in terms of muting and taking them out and stuff. Would still like it to come to me like, oh yeah, hey Alexa, I'm about to do this bitch in. Can I, one of them, yeah. Yeah, it was a fuck around and find out moment. I very much understood the everything that happened and how it exploded to where it went. Um, but that was just like, your one little thing. You've never created an environment that was uncomfortable for people. You've also never been homophobic or racist or unaccepting of anybody and how they are. And I do appreciate that about you. I am still, this is just like, yeah, I know you don't judge people. Shout out to you, Marcia. This is still like my personal thing. I'm still, so I can sum up my whole thing, I'm gonna give you your body back. Yeah. Because I miss Marcia, the modder. My man, brought that to life. So thank you to my man. You know, you need somebody that is there to remind you and encourage you to be the best version of yourself. And one of those parts is being told when you need to kind of get over something. So that is what's happening right now. But I would say, like what I was about to say, my only thing is that you are a teenager. But the thing is, so much of this country has progressed off of teenagers. My mind just goes to like YouTube. Without Black Teendom, YouTube would honestly not be as far as it's gone. And so another thing with teenagers is that you have to be challenged and you have to have something to progress you. So, I mean, what do I expect you to do? I'm sorry, I'm high, so I'm kind of rambling. But let me just like deduce it in my head. Social media can allow people to learn about other people, work on their social skills, and all these other things. So, what am I doing by taking away something that can offer you the opportunity to really progress your social skills and just other things, especially, because you're in a different country? And I feel like that's a crazy opportunity as well to be able to be basically in a space with somebody from a different area. Even if you were from New Mexico and everything, it was, I'll still put it in the same way, but like the fact that you're in a whole different country, I think that's something that, is also very cool to be able to say that, oh no, like, I have a friend and I'm their modder and they live in America, Houston, Texas specifically. And yeah, I feel like that's kind of something. It's also reparations. Have a white person working for me.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that. But either way, yes, let me give you your mod back. Yeah, actually, my social skills are not even that great. I mean, I think you're 16. My social skills wasn't the best at 16 either, but that's why socializing is the way to go. Is moderator.
I believe the children are the future.
Hey, taste the night and let them lead the way. Yeah, you're the future, Marcia, and I need
So
to.
you can't talk down on teenagers.
Mm-mm.
They're the future.
Yep, it's back. The wrench is back. Marcia, the moderator. Yes, 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 yes.
The wrench is back.
The wrench is back. Yes. And I apologize for taking it away, Marcia. You were emotional, and I responded with emotion. I do apologize, but it's back. The dynamic duo is back. A dream come true again. Hey! Did you just sing I Believe I Can Fly? Because why did that pop in my head?
I believe the children
Oh.
are the future.
Yo. Benny what, nigga? Bang. Kill a nigga, back it up. Bands kill a nigga fast, will a nigga back it up. Ape shit, nigga Godzilla, nigga act up. Go ape shit, go Godzilla, babe, back it up. Yeah. Okay, this time I'll do my job seriously. Hey, that's what I like to hear. You and me both, honestly. So that's the thing with the Discord as well. I'm glad you're in Discord too, because that's something that'll really allow us to communicate and really stay in touch. Because coming up this week, I'm going to be in Oklahoma. So I'm not going to be around I still have my iPad, so I'll be able to do like an IRL stream and stuff, but any type of sim streaming and everything like that, it will be limited. Hopefully I can IRL stream because I'm gonna be in I'm gonna be in let's say country area Oklahoma, but we should be in like hotels and everything, so there should be a good amount of Wi-Fi. Oh Lord, my eye, y'all. I can't do nothing in my eye. I can't do nothing in my eye. Okay, I'm good. I don't care what streams you do. I care that you're at least streaming. Hey, Marcia. My Shayla. Thank you. What's up, Slay Queen? What's up, Jay? How y'all doing? Where y'all watching in from? Welcome in. We reading. And we preparing schedules for this week. But yes, Marcia, yes, though you enjoy seeing, all types of my streams, that is something that I would like you to, remind people of. Also, real quick. Thank you, Slay Queen. Real quick, Marcia, you know how I'm able to share the Discord link in the chat? Are you able to do that as well? Because I would like that to be something that you do consistently too, kind of just putting in the chat to remind people, join the Discord if they haven't, all these different things. Okay, so how I do it, because maybe you just don't know how, I go to our tab, I go to the Luthers, and then I go to invite members, and then I copy the link. And that's how I do it. So see if you're able to do that. If not, I'm going to put the link in our chat. No, because the link, it changes every few hours. So that actually is not a good idea. I was going to say, I'm going to put the link in our chat and you could just like copy and paste it and you could post it and everything. But it does change every few minutes and stuff. I am from America. Do you want to go to America? Oh, America. Did you not think I was from America? Where you thought I was from, though? Where you thought I was from? Where you at, Slay Queen? Where you at that it's 11? Hold up. Let me think. Where would you be at that it's 11 o'clock? Because you said it's 11 o'clock p.m. Because I know it's probably a little bit early for Marcia right now. Hold up. Ooh, World Geo is so bad for me. Also, if y'all hear my stomach growl, ignore that. I am hungry, but I'm preparing to eat. Just ignore that. But y'all know that shit is secondhand embarrassment. It's 12 a.m. Wait, how do I pin it? I would have to pin it, but if you can drop it in the chat, I can handle the pinning part. Because I don't think you're able to pin. I knew I was about to say you got to be in London or the UK because Germany is 12 a.m. right now and London is 11 p.m. right now. Come to America. Y'all know the other crazy thing? I cannot type on here. I can't type on my iPad, but I can type on my fucking phone. Yeah, join the Luthers if you want to stay a part of the chat, stay updated with things. If y'all want to just like, build community outside of everything. We still building up stuff sometimes. Like, I try to just like show pictures of what I'm doing in the day. Sometimes I gotta remember, but it's in the early versions, just like I'm in the early stages of my streaming. So if you're interested. No. Now we're trying not to let me pin the fucking message. No. Oh, this is gonna piss me off. Bro, what the fuck? Mercy, this thing acting weird. It's not trying to let me. Let me see if I can do it on my phone. Like, that's gonna be the weird thing if I can do it on my phone. And I was able to. Man, ain't that about a bitch? Ridiculous. It's ridiculous, really. It's ridiculous, really. It's ridiculous, really. Finally, like, Slay Queen. I never understood why people said the whole, don't ask a woman her age, but I understand. I'm not going to answer that question because I just don't feel it's necessary, but I'm grown. I'm grown. America. 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 All right, I'm reading again. Oh, I can give y'all a description of the book so y'all can understand what's going on. Cunning, ruthless, and rattlesnake mean, Skinner Sweet is a thoroughly corrupt gunslinger. When European vampires come to the American Old West, they turn Skinner into a true monster, the very first American vampire. Skinner becomes something entirely new, a stronger breed of vampire immune to sunlight, who hates every last one of his aristocratic European ancestors. Follow this dark symbol of the New World's bloody path as he moves through American history's most distinctive eras, from the Wild West in the 1880s to the glamorous classic Hollywood of the 1920s and the mobster-run Las Vegas in the 1930s. I was right. I was fucking right. Skinner Sweet's origin story written by Stephen King. What did I say? Stephen King is the reason for the bad shit. And I was all like, oh yeah, the raping and everything. Man. Is this book appropriate? I'm grown, so yeah. For children? No. Does this look like something that you should read to children? Does this look like a bedtime story to you, Slay Queen?
This ain't no Mickey Mouse Clubhouse shit.
Like what?
It ain't appropriate if you still watch Disney. No.
European vampires are not afraid of garlic. They be eating it as a snack. Yes, Slay Queen, make sure you sub. Thank you. I hope to see you in the next lives. I hope to see you. And honestly, yeah, I wonder where the garlic fear came from. I think I read it and it was about like natural herbs and just things that they would hate as dead people because it's something that would give life to us. So that's what I think the garlic fear comes from with vampires. But that's interesting. But vampires is one of my faves. One of my fave supernatural elements. I love vampires. I like witches, wizards. Clowns aren't supernatural, but just to let y'all know, I do like clowns. I like scary clowns. It's a little niche of mine. Personally, I don't really care for werewolves, but for story purposes, I do enjoy when they're presented. But like if I'm writing a supernatural story, I'm gonna try everything under the sun not to do werewolves. I don't even prefer zombies, but I'd write a zombie story before I write about werewolves. I like fairies too, like Tinkerbell and them. Yeah, I like them. Oh nah, witches, vampires. Okay, scary clowns. Nah. You can't fuck with the scary clowns?
Scared of clowns?
Marcia, don't tell me you're scared of clowns. I like a nice little scary clown because I think it would be either juxtaposition or an idiom. It'd be one of the two. But it's a scary clown. Something that's supposed to make you so happy. Yeah. Dungeon Dragon type shit. Yeah. I like that. America. My uncle was scared of clowns. My childhood trauma was going to McDonald's and seeing Ronald. Marcia. First of all, you actually got to see Ronald, and the thing you did was scream. You ungrateful ass. The closest I ever got to Ronald was when they would make them taxidermy editions of him, and I would sit next to him on the bench. His arm just automatically go. I'm sweat. You know what? I sweat. I'm a human. His arm would go like this, and it's just like, that's crazy. I also got to see the band. I got to see when they had the McDonald's band perform. My McDonald's had one of those. You were 6. 6 is too grown. 6 is too grown to be scared of fucking clowns. I'm not gonna lie. Marcia, I was one of them kids that did not believe in Santa Claus. So I'm sorry. Just like a lot of shit did not make sense to me. I got scared by real shit. Literally. I was scared of demons. I watched Insidious and I was pissing myself. Literally. And I wasn't even supposed to. I did not want to watch that. I went over to a friend's house Sleepover. They say, oh yeah, we gonna watch Bad Girls Club. I was excited to watch Bad Girls Club because I'm not allowed to watch Bad Girls Club. You can imagine my shock, my surprise. Oh yeah, the adults are gone. We could watch the real shit. I thought we were watching the real shit. Bad Girls Club is on right now. No, we turn on Insidious. That demon popped up behind that dad. I could not go to sleep. I stayed up that whole night. I was playing on my little Kindle, finding any and every game. I did not want to go to sleep because all I could think about when I went to sleep was that red and black demon. It reminded me of the devil. I was so scared. Then I would be in church, and our church was in the lobbies of the hotel room, and the hotel room's theme, guess what the theme was? Red and black! I kid you not, scared. I think it was like 3 Sundays in a row. I was just very petrified, very scared. And then I remember telling my mom because I just cannot get over it. And I told her, and she was so taken aback, like, where did this happen? And I was like, at Alexis's house. And then she called, why the mama? No, they didn't watch that. They didn't watch that, so I'm just pissing in the bed for no reason. You're a lying bitch. You're a lying bitch. And I did not fuck with that bitch after that. She was a lying bitch. And her mama. Yeah, and her mama. And so to progress forward, I was in therapy for about a month. I had to go see the school counselor. Every day I was at school. And I was not embarrassed. I was scared. Help me. Fix me. I'm terrified. So I was scared of real things, like demons. Fuck, I'm gonna be scared of a clown for. Especially when they would show us on, yes, it was that deep. Like, no, because my mom and my dad were very diligent with the things I watched on TV, as long as they could have been. So up until I'd say up until that point, until I saw the Insidious situation, I had seen nothing dealing with adults. I didn't start seeing adult type things for real until I was around 11 and 12 and everything. I remember when they were watching Precious in the living room, they would purposely pause it so I wouldn't even hear none of the cussing or whatever, went on in the movie. When they were watching their adult shows, they would, in the living room, they would turn it down so I wouldn't hear nothing because my room was around the hall and my sister's. I remember the movie Orphan. And mind you, I've watched it since I've been an adult. That shit wasn't scary. It was more so like a psychological torture film. But even with that, they would make sure I didn't see none of that. So my mind was very innocent. I was very, just bottom line, ignorant to just, very scary things and the things that were out here. So yes, I went to therapy for the first time seeing a real monster. Because like my man said, if you still watching Disney Channel, your mind is not ready for certain things. The closest scary stuff I got on Disney Channel was Halloween Town and Monster House. Yes, I'm scared to see a real demon. Come on now. But God came through. God saved the day. Yeah, you can't be scared of clowns, Marcia. I had to expose myself like that because I can't take the disrespect to the clowns, especially because me and my man know the truth about clowns. Ever since John Wayne Gacy crazy ass came out here, he ruined the name for clowns, and clowns basically lost a lot of good reputation to their name. People were not in a clown loving mood. They were not accepting of clowns anymore. And so now the price is different for clowns because it's such a rare thing that you see anymore is clowns. But my uncle stay hiring them for my cousin's parties, and we always see them. It's a couple, and they're very, very nice, cool clowns. It's 12 a.m. and my window is open because my cat's outside and I'm so tired. I want to sleep, but I can't. I forgot that you have a cat. Can you put a picture of your cat in the Discord? I want to see your cat. I hope that doesn't get clipped oddly in a few years, but
Talking about a feline.
You were talking about a feline animal. But oh my gosh, Marcia, do not be fighting sleep. Do not be fighting sleep because of me, because that's something I have to remember with our addiction to technology. It's gonna remain here. But what's not? Time. Every little thing on the internet is gonna be here. If you go to sleep right now, the live is going to be here tomorrow for you to see it, or even later today. I'm also going to be back live again later today, so you could see me later today. You know, time go keep going, so get your stopping points when you need to. I wish I had a better word to use for that, because I feel like that could have been a word, but let me try to fix it. Time is going to keep going, so when you need to take a break, do that. There we go. I feel like that was a little better. A little bit. Let me see your cat. Oh my gosh. It's a black cat.
It's
Oh my gosh. Mercia's cat, y'all. Oh my gosh. Is it a girl or a boy? So adorable. Look at those whiskers. Look at them ears. I mean this in the nicest way. Your cat looks European.
Like going to Walmart for me? I need some rice cauliflower.
rice cauliflower. Sure.
I think I need 3 bags. Give me a plan. I'll show you what it is.
Aaron runs. Female around 1 or 2 years old. She's a baby. Well, how do cat years go? Because I know dog years is 7. So how do cat years go? Oh, Lord. Because she be 14 in dog years. Bro, NBC News always reminds me why I downloaded them as an app. They put the most shock jock titles, things that are just so messy. How feminist, religious crusaders, and alpha male influencers have turned the tide of the battle against porn. Bro, what? Hello? My Lord. Baby, you be going on to... Girl, I'm trying to take you home. Damn! So she 30? Cat years go by 15? Oh. Shoot, Mercia, you need to be charging that bitch rent. She needs to be paying for her own insurance. She needs to be paying for her own dental. She needs to pay for her own dinner. Oh, that's crazy. Because I did not know cats age that fast. That is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Shout out to her. What's her name? I don't want to just keep objectifying her. Calling her her. God damn it! And I still feel like something is in my eye. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Got a little frazzled when my fucking phone fell. I ain't trying to play with it. If you wanna come get it. Oh my God. I'm all the way fucking back here. Ow! That was too much. I ain't trying to play with it. If you wanna come get it. This ain't nobody business. When we got this cat, my sister named it after a character she used to watch as a kid. She named her Trixie. Was it from an American show? That's a very American name, Trixie. Yeah. I'm sorry I had a mini little spout there, but it's alright. That's crazy. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. My man's phone is going crazy. I'm recording it so he sees this. It's like his phone is possessed or something. In Jesus' name. I'm trying to think. What show do I know where there was a character named Trixie? Okay, he's coming back because he needs to see this. My sweet, your phone is like possessed or something. It's been doing this ever since you left.
No sponsorships.
But this is how we get them, remember?
I thought that was copywriting you, or was that just Coca-Cola?
I think that was because I was forgetting to cut on monetization. Something like fairy tales, I don't know. It sounds like a character from Tinkerbell. Tell me why he said that cats age in like 15 years. I have to clarify this. But I asked him how old that cat was. He said like 1 year is like 15.
What the fuck?
How many years do cats calculate age? That is crazy.
15 human years.
And when she's 2, she'll be 24. You need to charge that bitch rent. That is a grown woman. No. Because then you get into a situation where you're coming home and she walks up to you and she just be farting and she snores loud as shit up in the living room where everybody is trying to sleep. And then when y'all are having dinner, she comes up like you owe her something. Like you ain't giving her the best freaking 8 years of her life already. It's crazy. I'm living with a grown-ass woman. Nah, I'm moving out. Yes! Oh my gosh. You need to get a handle on that, Marcia. I feel you need to start giving her some responsibilities around the house. She can clean out her own litter box. She can clean it out of herself. I'm just saying. Thanks for reminding me she will be living for the next and last 8 years. Do not start abusing that cat, Marcia. I do not want to see you on the news because Americans do be talking about what be going on in y'all countries. We nosy like that. Nah, the only thing she does is eat 6 times a day. 6 times a day? That's my point right there. That is my literal point. I'm telling you. Your Trixie is going to start doing you like my dog Harley. Because now she be yelling at people. When she want to go to the restroom, bitch, I said let me out. It's real aggressive. Now, I don't know what an aggressive cat... Oh, well, they be hitting that and everything. So, and hear this, she's not even becoming chubby. So, she has an eating disorder. Look at my Harley. the video's loading. My Harley. She's so cute. This one she was a little bit younger. My Harley. She's so precious. Look at her. That's my old dog, Mason. Yeah, he's so cute. R.I.P. R.I.P. to a real one. There she is again. I told her, say cheese. That's all she did. This is a dog that somebody was keeping hostage on a movie set we were working on. It was lying to the owners saying that the dog was safe and sound. And then she had another dog. The person we was working with, it was another dog, and I had let them out. I let them out. All I saw was them dogs in the back room by themselves, and I was just like, well, no, that's not right. And I let them out. I mean, why would you do that? Look at her eating a pup cup. So cute. Why is my phone so bright? Oh my gosh, look at her sunbathing. It's her in the sun. She be trying to sunbathe. Damn. Look at her. She's so cute and chubby. Damn. And this is her play fighting with my dog Mason. Yeah. They got to meet each other. It's so sweet. Okay. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. Here she is again on the bed in the back of my car. So cute. Yeah, but this bitch, she's entitled. Mm-hmm. Be barking at everybody, be farting up a storm, be doing the most. But my goodness. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, y'all, because I have to prepare for another live I have to do later, and I have to eat and also head to the store real quick. So this was amazing. I'm glad that we got to chill and chat, and Marcia and I got to reconcile. Electronic hugs. Electronic hugs. I'm glad you're a moderator again. Missed you, man. You bring a nice vibe. And now you can go to sleep. Now you can stop fighting your sleep. You and Trixie. The grown woman who's taking advantage of you. Ah, yes. Thank you, Marcia. You just being nice. You know, we've had some cool streams. But yeah, these be the nice streams where it's just, you know, chilling. Nothing really too jam-packed. Just a nice little day, you know. But thank you for coming by like always and showing support. You have been here since like the very beginning of me trying to start taking myself seriously. You perfectly fine. You were here this morning as well when I was on my sim stream. You've been here for every stream, Marcia. Do not apologize for having to live your life, especially because you going to school. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. So y'all not on summer break yet in Germany?
Gotta be.
No, because he said he going to school. But for sure, don't ever apologize for getting your education. Shoot. And like I said, the stream is gonna be up for you when you come back. Because also I was saying it last night too, not sure if you caught it. I want to start uploading the lives I do as, you know, actual videos as well. That way it's easier to pop up on the screen. And also they're more condensed, so it's all the eventful parts instead of the more downside dead air type things. So I want to start doing that as well. Nah, 10th grade is like the end, but I can go like faculty. What? Tenth grade is like the end, but I can go to like. So are you about to graduate? Is what you're saying? I'm kind of confused. But I am gonna fuck with you later, Marcia. You have a wonderful day at school. Get you some sleep, get you some rest. Tell Trixie I said what's up, and tell her that she needs to pay some fucking bills around that bitch, alright? Okay? But I'm gonna see you whether it's tomorrow, whether it's later today, whichever. Thank you so much for coming by, and I was glad I could see you today. For sure gonna stream tomorrow. And like I said, later this week, it may not be as many Sims game streams because I'm going to be in Oklahoma and my resources are going to be limited. So a lot of IRL, but that'll be cool for us. This is one of the times I really wish my screen was fixed because I would love to do like some real interactive IRL. But, you know, if y'all can tolerate a little bit of a cracky screen, then maybe we can make something work. I don't know. But have a blessed day. Shout out to everybody that came through. I cannot remember everybody ultimately right now, but the main one I can remember is Marcia. So shout out to you, Big M. Glad that we are together again. I'm gonna do my outro. It's so hard to say goodbye to my life. Honestly, that eats every time. Really. Shout out to R&B. But yes, God bless. See y'all later. Mwah.